And now, coming to you live from the tri-state area and San Francisco, California, it's the best part of Wednesday, Waffle Box, with your hosts, Mike Fish and Kush Hayes.
Welcome to Waffle Box, the podcast where we talk about anything, everything, and nothing all at the same time. Coming up on episode 223... Boy, howdy, we've got a lot to catch up on. We haven't done an episode for a while, but whatever, we're back, we're here, and we are proud. I'm Mike Fish, and I am joined, as always, by the main man from San Fran. It's Mr. Kush Hayes. Kush, how you doing, buddy?
What's good, y'all? Normally I do a whole rap during this, but I have to apologize to you, Mike Fish, and more importantly, the Serb Squad. We missed the last 3 weeks because of me. 2 of those weeks, I was absolutely busy with work, but then there was a week where I was just dead fucking sick, and it wasn't pretty, guys. It wasn't pretty. However, we're here. We're ready to rock. I've been having a fantastic time, and yeah, man, I am back to be here in the Waffle Box with you, Mike Fish.
I don't know if you heard that, but one of my lights just decides to commit suicide by jumping off the desk. It's a good start. It's a good omen.
Hey, it's what we do. It's what we do. It's what we do. What's good, babies?
How was your St. Patrick's Day? That was like a month.
I don't even remember St. Patrick's Day.
That's a good sign.
I know I definitely didn't go out. I think I just stayed at home. Just did what I did on, what was it, Wednesday? Yeah. Actually, I have a note from my therapist about St. Patrick's Day. Let me look that up real quickly here. It's literally just right there on the cusp here. Come on, stupid. St. Patrick's Day. Oh, apparently a guy entered the empty unit next door to me.
Oh, squatters' rights.
No, he's an employee, but it was weird because it was after 6 p.m., which is after work hours, one would think. However, this guy decided to enter the house. He had a key. So I was just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is an employee, but I should send an email anyways. Didn't hear back from the email. Again, this is 6 p.m. 1 a.m.
Oh.
6 security guards storm the front of the house, start banging on the goddamn door, waking everybody up in the neighborhood. And it was just like, this is a lot. All I could do is I ran downstairs. Mama Hayes has fallen asleep in front of the TV as she normally does. And I was like, bitch, get upstairs. First time in her life, she has not given me a question. She has not given me a sass. She's just like, I guess I have to go upstairs. Something's wrong. She goes upstairs because I don't know what's going on. I don't know if these are cops or just thugs in security guard. No, they're just basic ass security guards banging on the goddamn door.
What, your door or the next door?
The next door.
Oh, okay.
But it's that fucking loud. And we have that Ring security camera.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm watching all this shit in real time going, what the fuck is going on here? Send the email to the powers that be and go yo, what the fuck is going on? Just as I said, they actually do immediately reply well, we're just responding to your email, and we thought it would be good to check it. I was like,
at 1 a.m.
This is a lot. This is a lot. I didn't say it was a squatter here. I said someone entered the house with a key. Pretty sure it's someone related to you, but why would they be there after 6 p.m.? That's when you punch out. You punch out. By the way, these guys punch out at 4:30 p.m. So the fact that someone was there at 6 p.m. is weird to me. It's happened a few more times since then, and we've gotten clarification thanks to communication. Oh yeah, every Tuesday they're gonna just come in around 9 o'clock and make sure everything is there. And it's I don't know why that has to be a thing either. But well, okay, good to know. But mountain out of a molehill. Are you familiar with that expression?
What was this? I don't know if it was the stream or my AirPods that just glitched out there. What was the phrase?
Mountain out of a molehill.
Oh yes, everyone's familiar with the Mountain of the
Yeah,
Molehill.
yeah, yeah. Like that was too much. Like again, I was genuinely afraid like gunshots were gonna happen or
I
something.
was
Like
thinking more of the
they were being
phrase
way too
"snitches get
fucking
stitches."
aggressive. I'm a man, I'm in the communication business. You and I are communicators. Like
We
I'm
are.
pretty good at going like, I'm pretty sure this guy just works here, but why is here at 6 p.m. And that led to at 1 in the morning, 6 Indian dudes banging on the goddamn door. Like violently, like they were gonna do something.
So
Assuming
ironically,
a crackhead wasn't in there.
you snitched and someone else got stitched.
No one snitched, man. That's not how snitching works. That word has been diluted. So I'm not a snitch.
Oh, no, no. I feel snitch has too much of a negative connotation. I think sometimes it's good to
Yes,
snitch.
that's why
Like,
I'm
hey, what the
fucking
fuck is
pushing
like?
back against you.
What the fuck is going on right now? It's not a bad
That
thing to snitch. I don't think
no,
so.
it's not called Mike Fish.
No, I'm just
Snitching is when
saying.
you and I rob a liquor store and then
See, that's
I
what I'm
get
saying. I don't
caught.
think it is. I don't think snitching is all that bad.
It's not
Context
snitch.
is
There's
important.
snitching and then there's not snitching, dude. Let me
No, but
explain shit to you.
I appreciate
Hey,
I appreciate what
non-American, let me
you
explain it
are
to you.
no, but I appreciate what you're saying. You're defending yourself because snitching has a very negative connotation. What I'm saying is I don't believe it does in the context.
Then don't use the
You are
word.
being a good neighbor. You are being a neighborhood watch person, and so you are. But because of the snitches, oh, it's bad. No, you're.
That's not
Hey,
snitching. You need to fucking unlearn that word then, or
okay.
learn to use it in a more appropriate way. Snitching is when you and I rob the liquor store, and if I don't
Why are we
get caught,
always
I catch
liquor
feelings.
store?
Shut up. God damn it, dude. I'm trying to talk here. I love you, man, but fuck, we're already hot. We're already hot here. Snitching is when you and I rob the liquor store, and if I get caught and then go, Mike Fish was with me too. That's snitching. Snitching is when you and I rob the liquor store and I catch feelings or a conscience, and you're like, oh my God, me and Mike Fish, we robbed a liquor store. I don't know what was going on with us.
I
Don't
mean, we
put
wanted
me in
some liquor.
jail further, sir. That's snitching. Me fucking watching someone enter a house that should not be in that goddamn house after X number of times is just going like, it's me just being a concerned citizen. It's
And
also me being the
I
guy
agree.
living next door who goes, this is happening way too close to me. That is not snitching. So you and the rest of the Serb squad need to understand that shit.
I just think it's context. Like I just do not believe the definition. Like I don't believe there is always a negative connotation to snitching. Sometimes it's good times to snitch. Sometimes it's
That's
like, what the fuck is going on there? That doesn't seem right. I believe you was in
snitching
the
is a
right,
very
sir.
specific thing, sir.
I'm not insulting you. I believe you did the right thing,
Thank you.
but I just don't. So that's why you saw a bad or negative, potentially negative situation, and you snitched on it. I don't. But
Ah,
snitching has.
snitch. Mike Fish, I love you, baby. How you doing?
I've missed you, sir. I've missed you.
I've missed you too.
But seriously though, how have you been in the last month, other than work and being sick? Any crazy fun adventures? Because we're just
No,
trying to live our
fucking
lives.
no. When I wasn't physically sick and when I wasn't dealing with the nonsense from Netflix, which we don't need to get into now, that was just dumb. It wasn't the hardest thing I was a part of, but it was hard unnecessarily. Um, However, I've been doing fantastic, man. I, I got I got paid to watch baseball for 6 out of 7 days.
Love that.
It's fantastic time. There was a 1 minute where I got traded to the Phillies for a day,
Hate
and
that.
I did my thing. There was problems with the equipment or the truck or the whatever, and guess what? That didn't affect my day. I had a great goddamn day, and then I went back to the home team. Lovely time. I'm due back for the second game of the Dodgers series next week, a week from today. And then I do the Miami series on the Visit Show, which will also be a lot of fun. But dude, yeah, 2 days ago, Yo, man, my phone started blowing up, and they put me on every goddamn game for the Golden State Valkyries home season, and I could not be happier. Like, holy shit. Like, it's one of those things where, like, the bid sheet came out 3 months ago, and there's the little notes section at the very bottom. Like, there's all the dates. Here's everything we're offering you. You can accept or deny it. It's a lovely process. If you don't get picked, well, you don't get picked. If you do, that's where you're working. Um, but there's a notes section at the bottom, and for that bid sheet, I went like, yo, I worked 13 out of 20 games last season. You need to give me all the games this season. I'm the best
All of
asset
them.
you have. And I think with the exception of one game, dude, I'm not in the position demanding shit except for cussing at you about snitching. They gave me every goddamn game, dude, and I could not be more excited. And that's the season starts like May 10th. Like I gotta get a new fucking medallion made. Like oh, holy shit, dude, I could not be more excited.
The only
It's a
problem,
good time to be Kush Hayes.
the only problem with the WNBA is, if I remember correctly, there are not that many games compared to the NBA.
Compared to the NBA, there's it's half the schedule. So if the NBA is 82 regular games, the WNBA is like 41. So and then again, that's you gotta split that in half between home and visiting shows. So um, I'm gonna be at 20 games this
Hey,
summer.
it's a lot
It
of
was the
games.
best summer I had last year, dude. Oh, Scott, like every game I went to, that first day was a little questionable for everybody because it was everybody's first day that day, but every day after that, dude, like it was just a blast. I would get my work done 15 minutes before my shift would even start, and then I would just sit in the corner and take a nap and then wait for the game to start. And God, it pays the same. It pays the same as the Warriors games. It pays the same as the Giants games. Like, I don't know why people are looking down on this. Like my colleagues, my peers, the guys above me who've been doing this, they're like, yeah, I'm not working that bullshit. I'm like, why wouldn't you? It's the easiest game. It's the easiest event we can do. It's a quarter of the equipment.
It's the same. Well, I guess yeah, that's maybe, but in theory, it's the same thing, right? It's a basketball game.
It's just a basketball game. Pays the same amount of money. It's a shorter day. It's less labor. Like I don't know why people aren't hip to this, man. Like, oh my God. I feel so grateful and so lucky and just blessed. I think that's a word that gets thrown around too much these days. I
Hashtag
feel
blessed.
blessed.
Um,
Couldn't be happier right now.
I apologize to the Serial Squad. By the way, we mentioned this off the recording in the green room, I guess. This is the first time me and Kush have hang out in like 5 weeks, so this is gonna be like a loose. This is gonna be a loose episode of Waffle Box. We're gonna be
We go
catching
loose.
up.
We go loose.
Um, one thing I did text you about, I want to talk about. Coachella was this previous weekend.
So I know that is a thing. I know it's a rock concert in a town called Coachella. I've never been to one. I don't really follow it much, but I heard some shit happen
Well,
through you.
yes. So Justin Bieber was the headline for one. I don't know if it's a multiple night thing, whatever, but it was, I believe it was Saturday evening. He was headlining. And because of obviously the West Coast, East Coast time difference,
Sure.
his his headlining act commenced at essentially 3 a.m. my time.
Okay.
And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
as Borat once said, my wife, she was very keen on seeing Justin Bieber's performance live.
Interesting.
So there were alarm sets for like 2:50 a.m. to make sure she was awake for watching this. Mind you,
Fuck.
I had work in the morning because I
Sure.
work in the restaurant industry. Yada yada yada.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So anyway, so I teach her how to because it was streaming live on YouTube. So I taught her. I said, okay, this is how you need to get it.
Oh,
This is the
okay.
stream, blah blah. Blah.
I was not aware of that.
And so at some point, I woke up. I was awoken by Justin Bieber
Oh no. What was
and
Jordan?
his Coachella performance. At some point, I don't know the time frame of like where during the performance, but at some point, this motherfucker, and I kid you not, wheels out a desk and a laptop, and he just starts talking about, "Hey guys, hey, do you remember back in the day? Oh, I've been doing this a while. Do you remember this?" And he's like, I guess, what's the word they call it, where you watching something on the laptop and you push it to a TV. What's the fucking word I'm
Oh,
blanking on?
I understand what you're saying. It's I want to say streaming, but
Mirrors, screen
it's a
mirroring,
different word.
screw, whatever. So he
Screen sharing. Screen
screen
sharing.
sharing, right? So he just starts screen sharing to the big, massive fucking screen at Coachella, like old music videos of his from YouTube. And then every now and again, he'll kind of like grab the microphone and kind of sing along to the YouTube video. And I'm like, what the fuck is going like seriously? Like, these people paid a lot of money and you're just sitting there at fucking YouTube streaming your music videos. And then at this point, I could swear I was having a fever dream because then he just starts looking up random videos on YouTube. Like, do you remember like
Wow.
the classic of like the guy with the big teeth who's like, "These nuts, I got him." Do you remember
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
classic?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
He starts looking up that video, and then he was like looking up videos of himself like falling off stages, and I'm like, you are going down the YouTube rabbit hole in front of 100,000 people who have paid a lot of fucking money. What the fuck? This is so bizarre right now.
Hmm.
And then at some point, before I thankfully fell back to sleep, I don't know if someone spoke to him in his ear, but eventually he just went, "Oh shit, I should probably get back to the show." And then he started singing his own song. I'm like, this is the most bizarre thing I've seen. Like,
Call yourself insulated. Yeah. One, it's amazing that people still have interest in Justin Bieber. Like, the NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys, New Kids on the Block even are doing the reunion revival tours where they're just doing the old shit and trying to dance the best they can. Um, Justin Bieber should be on that tour too. But guess what? Like, I understand that 15 years ago, little girls thought Justin Bieber was the cutest guy in the world. He now looks like a nutria. What's a nutria, Kush? A nutria is a swamp rat from New Orleans. All
it's
right.
very specific.
It's very specific because it's what he looks like. He's got the weird little mustache. He's for some reason decided to tattoo up his sleeves.
Oh, tattoos
Like,
are disgusting. Who Googles those?
no, they don't have to be, but his are stupid. For who he is, his tattoos are stupid. Um, and then he's still being a headliner. No one wants to see 27-year-old Justin Bieber.
I don't think he's
Okay?
27 years old anymore. Let's see how old he is.
Is he in his 30s now?
He is. Oh, okay, he's 32.
Okay, yeah, all right. No one wants to see 32-year-old Justin Bieber. All right. That fool is losing his hair. Okay. He's going through the same problems you and I went through fucking 15 years ago now.
I'm
Like
gonna
no
play.
one wants to see that shit. And then he's just zoning out, fucking
That's what
scrolling
bothered me the most.
YouTube.
Because to play devil's, because hey, I'm not the everyman. Not everything is aimed at me. Maybe I'm like, oh, this is
For
passed me
sure.
by. Yada yada yada.
100% sure
But
I know what you're
there
saying.
must be surely someone on some payroll at some point where he was like, "Hey, okay, we got a headline set at Coachella. Do you know what would be really fucking cool? If I wheel out a standing desk and I just start scrolling through YouTube, that'd be really cool." At no point someone said, maybe you should just sing the hits. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think anyone wants to see you doom scrolling YouTube. It was so bizarre.
It sounds awkward and just inconvenient and just like, hey man, except for the people that are home watching it on YouTube at 3 in the morning. Um, hey man, we paid a lot of money to watch this bullshit. Maybe you do a show. Like, go fuck yourself. Like, he's definitely isolated.
Is it? Wasn't he one of Diddy's kids? I don't know.
He wasn't one of those TV kids, but he blew up when he was very young. I
Yeah,
know that.
that's always shady. That's always like you gotta watch out for those kids.
Again, he's isolated. He's in a bubble. He doesn't know what's happening. Um,
But still, where are the people that are saying,
Too
"Don't do
afraid to
that.
not
Don't do
work for him
that"?
the next day. They want to keep their job, and he's probably fired a few people who are like, yeah, that's stupid, dude. Hey JB, maybe you don't do that. And then they go, he's trying to attack me. Fuck you. You're fired. It is literally that simple. So yeah, people are too afraid to say, hey, that's gonna be dumb. Don't do that.
But I'm assuming since it's streamed on YouTube, it's still available on like on demand if you search it up. You can watch that
Probably. I
shit.
didn't even know that was
It's
an
weird as
option.
fuck.
I might actually watch Coachella. By the way, WrestleMania is this weekend?
WrestleMania is this weekend, and
I
each of
don't
the
have
two
ESPN
nights.
Plus.
No, well, no. Even if you did have ESPN Plus, go fuck yourself because that's not good enough. You have to have ESPN Unlimited, which is, as far as I believe, $30 a month.
Okay, so outside of the pandemic, this is going to be the first year that I miss WrestleMania
Me
then.
too. I'm not
In
watching
a
this shit. I'm
long,
not.
long
Fuck this
time.
guy. Fuck this guy.
That's
I don't
so
know who the guy
dumb.
is, but I'm fucking this guy.
No, fuck yeah, fuck those guys. The TKO Corporation, Ari Emanuel
Yes,
is who
there
we
we
can
go.
say fuck you, dude.
Um, have you seen any? Oh, okay. Right, we'll back. So this WrestleMania is now a two-night event. It
Has
has
been,
been
I
for
think,
it's been for a while, but
a couple of years
now
now. A couple of years now.
each night the first hour is going to be on ESP like regular ESPN. So I believe Saturday night's first hour is on ESPN 2,
Okay.
and Sunday night's the first hour is on regular ESPN. Like Brock
Okay, yeah.
Lesnar versus Obafemi is going to be on ESPN.
Oh, word?
Yes,
That they're putting that on free ESPN?
yes. So I'm down to
Okay.
watch that because that'd be a fun fucking match.
Okay. I'm working that day, but I'll figure out a way to stream it. Shit.
But yeah, it's a whole fuck. And then what pissed me off a little bit more was the Hall of Fame induction. That's gonna be streaming on ESPN Unlimited. It's like, like seriously, stop putting
Fuck y'all.
WWE's. Oh, and then have you seen
I mean, this is
the
what they
Pat
wanted.
McAfee backlash?
I know that
Oh
name.
my
I
word!
know you've explained to me who he is. I know there's backlash. I don't know what the backlash is.
So I'm sure there's some kind of like quasi. This is real. This is fake, as is always with wrestling.
The lines do get blurry in this business.
So, long story short, as of like a week or so ago, if they went to Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas second year in a row, and ticket
Hmm.
sales relative to the size of the stadium have not been great.
Oh,
Most people accounting to that for like, well, a lot of WrestleMania goers are tourists because it's there like, oh, we'll go to WrestleMania this year. It's gonna be in a new city. It's gonna be we can make a vacation out of it, kind of thing.
Hmm.
So a lot of people, well, we went to Vegas last year. Why the fuck am I going to go to Vegas this year?
Fair.
And so there was at one point, I think it was like a week or so ago, there was essentially 30,000 tickets still remaining with a week and a half to go. And so Pat McAfee, quote unquote, turned heel on Cody Rhodes, and sided with Randy Orton. And then he was talking about like, oh, Cody Rhodes is a champion, and WWE sucks with Cody Rhodes as champion because, oh, how are there this many tickets available still for WrestleMania when Randy Orton's going to be on the show? Blah blah blah. Blah. And then there was like a again, where the lines are blurred, but the next Monday on Raw, CM Punk came out and he was talking about Roman Reigns, who he's feuding with, like he's talking about Roman Reigns.
Okay. Okay.
And then I don't know again if he's very good at this, but he just turned around and said, "Oh, by the way, Pat McAfee can go fuck himself. Like, how are you talking about ticket sales when you haven't sold a single fucking ticket in the wrestling business?" And then he was like, "How about you call your agent, who is Ariel Emanuel?" And he said, "How about you get him to lower the ticket prices so people can go to WrestleMania?" Like, he was like, "Oh, is that?" So it's kind of like a quasi, like, "Oh, is this legit?"
I knew CM Punk did a thing. I didn't know it was that good. Good. I mean,
And
people.
he quit.
He still has to get all that shit approved, by the way.
Well, because either he's an extremely good actor, which he may be, but it was like the way he said just like, "How about you lower the ticket prices?" Because blah blah blah. And
They're
then
too
he
much.
like
They're too
very quick, like
goddamn
you could
much.
almost see in his face where it's like, "Oh shit, I need to turn this back into a storyline thing." And he's like, "Yeah, because I want enough families to see me beat Roman Reigns." He was like, he quickly switched it back to storyline, but I I I think there is genuine him being pissed off with like how are you trying to make bad ticket sales a storyline when you're charging ridiculous amounts of money? Because I
So
looked,
one, CM Punk is completely correct that the ticket prices are way too goddamn high. Um, two, he's also correct. I'm going to come back to number one in a second.
yeah.
He's also correct that Pat McAfee has not sold one fucking ticket. No one has gone to a WWE event for Pat McAfee. So
Like if Bad
maybe
Bunny
you
said
shut the fuck
something,
up.
fair enough. Because Bad Bunny a couple of years ago sold a lot of Tucker tickets.
Bad Bunny sold out the entire Coliseum in
Yes,
Puerto Rico.
like
I
he
saw
could
that
talk.
shit.
He
It
could
was
talk.
amazing. All right, like Bad Bunny is selling tickets. Bad Bunny will sell more tickets. It's weird that Bad Bunny is not on this year's card.
Right?
Or maybe he is. I don't know. We haven't
No, he's
talked
not.
to
He's
Kush
not.
yet.
He's not.
Oh, well, then it's weird that he's not. Um, guess what? When I went to go see WrestleMania 31, because it was in Santa Clara, California, as opposed to San Francisco, like they kept saying. Um, I had $1,000 to burn because that's how much ringside seats cost at WrestleMania 30 and
You would be
previously.
lucky to get ringside seats for that much money.
Guess what? I got up early. I was in line. I was in the Ticketmaster line. I was like, hey, I need the front row seats. And when those seats were available, they were $2,000 a piece. And I went, well, we're not doing that. So, all right, again, I had $1,000 to burn. Was $1,000 going to get me? And they were still pretty good seats, okay? But they weren't where I wanted them, and it just yeah, God damn it, guys.
What's it?
They're
I was saying to someone
please.
like the business in that there are all essentially 40% of the tickets still available a week out of WrestleMania, and you're
Hmm.
still trying to. I think the lowest ticket price, i.e., the nosebleeds of a NFL football stadium
Sure,
were
sure.
$250. It's like,
Fuck
okay,
you.
like read the room, read the room. Like, because I remember,
Yeah,
I
who's
granted,
paying for
I
these
went,
tickets, by the way? Like WrestleMania is a lot
no
of
one apparently, or
can be
not,
a lot of
no,
fun,
but
but who's paying for this shit?
like when
Apparently
I
no
went
one's
to
paying.
WrestleMania last, it was WrestleMania 24, so that's what 18 years ago now.
Wow.
I paid for it was a Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida, which is
Hmm.
and so I was like in the sixth row of like the first bit where it goes up. So I had very good seats. And I
I think you
paid
and I had the same seats.
I paid like $120. And granted this is 20
Wow.
granted this is 18 years ago, granted. But the
Sure,
fact
sure,
that
sure.
nosebleeds are now
They
200 and
spiked
something
that
is
fucking high
ridiculous.
though.
And they're not selling
No,
them.
this isn't okay,
So
man.
learn, pal, learn.
I mean, I guess this is why they're a multi-billion-dollar company now, but this isn't okay. And people are going to read through that and they were like, well, I like your product, but I don't like it that much that I'm going to fucking risk not
Well, that's
paying
the thing.
rent for
Not
it.
many people like the product anymore because right now they're like, why the fuck is Pat McAfee in the middle of the main event of WrestleMania?
Oh, Pillar. I mean, but he's been involved in a couple WrestleManias now, hasn't he?
Oh,
Like I
but
remember an
not.
episode of Waffle Box where I'm like, who the fuck is Pat McAfee?
But here's the thing. The problem was because so Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton was the main event of WrestleMania, or is the main
This
event of
year.
WrestleMania. And for weeks, Randy Orton was like doing his promo where he was on the phone and he was talking to someone. Oh yeah. And so people are anticipating, oh, who's he talking on the phone? Who's he going to bring in to help him? Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. It was Pat McAfee. And I was like, everyone was like, what the, what? Why is Pat McAfee Randy Orton's help? Like, this doesn't make any fucking sense.
Hmm.
Like, worst case, it could be his dad. Some people were like, oh, maybe it's The Rock, or yada, yada, yada. But it's like,
Sure,
Pat
sure.
McAfee? The fuck? And then what makes it worse is on TV, Pat McAfee is now being confronted by Jelly Roll. Yeah, it's just there's just
The
so many
obese white
celebrities.
guy with the face tattoos.
Yeah, there's so many celebrities. It's like I can't even keep up anymore. I'm like, it's just, it.
I also do
There are
not
they're
understand
not
this
betting 1,000
obsession
right
with
now.
obese white guys with facial tattoos that can sing. Like, let's knock this trend out, guys. Come on.
Like you're only allowed. This should be law. You can only get a face tattoo if you murder someone.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. But also,
Because
let's not
you get the
murder people.
teardrop or the bird on your hand or some shit. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
when you do the whole gimmick where
Yeah.
the Sistine Chapel is on your face, let's not do that.
Like I feel there should be a thing. Like if you get a tattoo on your face and you haven't been convicted of murder, well, now you're going to jail because you're
Yeah,
false advertising. False advertising.
I think that's fascism, but yes, I agree with it 100%.
Let's make it law.
In this one case, I agree with
Yes.
it.
I hope you also agree with the fact that I believe that if anyone unfortunately passes away, we should cremate them within 12 hours to avoid the zombie apocalypse.
Yes. Yeah.
Boom. Look at
No,
that.
that's
We are
fair too.
we are we are making things happen right now. This is great. We have been apart for 5 weeks, but we're still on point. We're
3 weeks, babe. 3 weeks. Come on.
no,
Save time.
it's like March
You
11th, I
you
think we
said
did it.
March 13th or whatever it was. Like it's a month, 1 month from today.
It's anyway. The point is, you can keep us apart, but we're still Justin Timberlake and friends. We are still in sync.
There you go.
That's how
There you
that
go. This will
works.
ruin the world tour then.
Shall we talk about some other things that have happened? These
I
have been
think
in
we
my
definitely need
notes.
to move on.
These have been in my notes for like a while now, but I feel still they're valid to talk about
We'll make it work.
because we'll make it
I
work.
always do.
Um, let's talk about some things that have been happening in the past 4 to 5 to 3 to 4 to 5 weeks. It's now time for this week's top stories.
It's now time for this week's top stories.
Bubbles.
It's
Missing the bubbles.
about goddamn time that robots who have been too braggadocious, trying to take over the world, finally robots are getting arrested.
Oh.
Yes. A humanoid robot was detained by police in Macau. Do you know where that is?
China. China.
China. But it also sounds like what's the band who did Brick House? It sounds like that.
I know the song. I don't know who the band is.
This
At this
humanoid
moment, I
was
don't
arrested in Macau. But she mighty, letting it all hang out. She was arrested in Macau.
know.
Anyway, that's where
Okay,
we'll
you
go with
did a
that.
fun thing there. That was a fun thing.
It was a
Anyway.
fun thing. It was a fun thing. Anyway, so what did this robot do? This robot frightened a 70-year-old woman who was just casually walking on the street. The woman noticed that the robot was following closely behind her while she was looking at her phone and became alarmed, she says. Although there was no physical contact, she felt unwell and was taken to a hospital for evaluation. That is some old woman shit. That is some classic
Mm,
old woman shit. Um,
it is some old women shit, but I also think it was the police just like protecting their butts, their asses, if
well,
you
what
will.
was it?
Excuse me.
If I legitimately thought a robot was following me, I might feel a certain way as well. I might, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, as you should, as you should, as you should.
Thankfully, she was later released unharmed. But the robot, which was identified as Unitary G1 and was operated remotely by a man promoting an education center, was escorted away, and the operator was warned to be more careful for using the robot in public. No, I feel that's too lenient. Why are we just like, oh, hey, you need to watch how you're using your robot? No, fuck that. Like, stop using. Am I that? Am I becoming that person? Am
I don't
I
think
like?
you're being that person.
Am I
I think
becoming Will Smith from Robot?
with justification in that circumstance. Um, I can tell you during Super Bowl 60 week, I was in downtown San Francisco, as I usually am. Um, and someone had a robot walking around, and they did the whole gimmick, or they had the touchpad, and they're just burp, 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 burp. Um, that robot had a sign taped to it that said, "Watch me fight this Saturday at such and so arena," blah blah blah, or whatever venue. Like, and it was just like, what is happening here? Like, so I feel like this is in that same lane. However, that robot in um,
Macau. She mighty. They're
got
letting it
out of
all hang
control.
out.
And again, this is the problem with AI, and this is the problem with the humanoid robots.
Like
They will
why?
get
Like
better as we go along, but also, do we need them to be a
exactly.
thing?
Like, what is people's obsession with like it'd be really cool robots that look like humans. We have humans that look like humans.
Mhm.
That
And they're already failures.
yeah, exactly. Like the Roomba, I'll accept that. The Roomba's a pretty cool robot.
The Roomba has a purpose.
Has its place because it's essentially replacing another robot, but it's the vacuum cleaner is a robot that I have to push,
Hmm.
but now this is a robot that I don't have to push. It's a robot for a robot life. It sounds like a trade-off to me.
Also, I love the videos where a kitten is riding the Roomba
It's
just casually.
adorable. It's adorable. It's a win-win situation. I don't have to push this robot, and this kitten gets to ride dirty. They see me rolling, they hate it, they try to catch me riding dirty.
I see what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying. That's fine. That's fine.
But yeah, so just stop fucking with robots. Just
We don't
it's
need
weird,
robots to do everything. It's taking work out of your mouths, folks.
right?
Hmm. There's a thing happening right now in the NBA where there's a microphone that's quite frankly the size of this gimmick here.
That's a
Look, there we
that's a
go.
big microphone.
It's a big microphone. It has 9 sensors, and through artificial intelligence,
Ugh.
will pick up the signal wherever it needs to be because it's 9 microphones in 9 different directions. And well, quite frankly, the audio department doesn't like it. One guy gets to install it, but that's like eliminating 3 other audio guys' jobs.
Do you know what I don't like about AI is starting to fool me because I had to call an assistant to try to get my glass washer fixed at the bar.
Okay.
And it was like
Okay.
it was an AI virtual assistant, but it'd been designed to talk like a human, and it was disturbing to me to the point where my Britishness kicked in, and when the AI fake human wished me a good day, I said, "You too," and I felt stupid because I just wished this robot to have a good day. I was like, God damn it.
Hilarious.
You have a good day, sir. Yeah, you too. Fuck. Fuck. Ah, anyway. Um, let's talk about something else.
Let's talk about something else.
A Brazilian influencer. Yeah, who saw that coming? This is a great. This is an impending divorce. There's the divorce is not part of the story, but this person, this guy, needs to divorce this bitch. And I don't like to
Oh,
say
okay.
bitch because it's a derogatory term towards women, but this woman is a bitch, right?
I'll say bitch all day long.
Fuck,
What's
right?
up with this bitch?
This fucking bitch, right? So, a Brazilian influencer, Monique Fraga,
Oh, it's an interesting name. Sounds
was
German.
she was arrested after, as our favorite word, allegedly. She fucking did it. She fucking did it. Staging her own kidnapping to gain attention and boost her social media following.
That seems to be coming up a lot lately.
Right. So basically, long story short, she hired someone. Hey, you need to kidnap me, and yada yada yada. And so I can talk about it, and people want to hear about it, so that'll get me more followers.
Sure.
The logic is sound. I'll give her that. Right.
Hmm.
Create drama. People love drama. I don't fall out with that. However, perhaps inform your husband who is also being part of the kidnapping.
Oh, yeah, he might want to know about that.
He might want to know about it. He might want to be involved. So, so her and her husband were abducted at gunpoint by 3 men, taken to a
Oh,
remote area.
oh,
They were eventually released in a rural area after their families paid a ransom. And then the influenced husband, who was reportedly beaten by the 3 men, decided to go straight to the police. That sounds like a
hmm.
legit. That I would do the same thing. That seems legit.
Hmm.
However, the police investigators later found that she had been in contact with the kidnappers back and forth before, during, and after the event. So this is crazy. Like in that one, tell your husband if you're gonna do this. But two, I love the fact that okay, right, we need to make this real. We need to make this look legit. So you need to beat one of us. Okay, we'll beat you. How about you do the just beat my husband? Leave it. And he's like, motherfucker. Like that's insane. You're still
I agree.
connected. You can okay, you can
I'm a
hear
little
me. Okay.
distracted here. I'm sorry.
Oh, what's
Speaking of
happening?
dumb shit, I'm security is literally walking into the house now. It doesn't matter what day it is. It's 8:05 as we're recording this in the evening, and someone just walked in. Like, what are you inspecting at this hour, dickhead?
So does
And now
anyone
he's
live in
closed the
that
door.
building right now?
No, no one's no. The house was dilapidated. That's why I feel so confident banging on the wall the way I do. Um, like they've now started finally repairing the unit, but they're storing materials in there. Like it's inconvenient when you wake up at 9 in the morning. I'm generous to wake up at 9 in the morning, but it's inconvenient when they wake you up at 9 in the morning by slamming the door because the door sticks, or there's drilling or hammering or whatever. But again, it's after 8 p.m. right now when we're recording this on whatever day we're recording this. There's no
I
reason
believe
for
it's a
them to be
Tuesday.
inspecting the unit.
What the fuck are they looking for?
Great goddamn question. I'm recording a
Squirrels?
podcast with you, so I can't ask them.
Yeah.
However, great goddamn question. So I'm,
Final
I'm I'm
top
sorry to
story.
interrupt you. I'm sorry
No,
to
not
interrupt
at
you.
all. Not at all. Final top story. We're talking about, you know how some people work well under pressure? Are you a person that works well under pressure?
Yeah, there's been some times where I've been like, oh shit, I feel like I'm thriving here. There's that little meme with the cartoon dog where he's engulfed in fire and he's just sipping some
Well,
hot cocoa. It's like,
this
yeah,
is
this is
fine.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, there's been a few times where I am that dog. Um, Most of the time, I don't know. But where are you going with this, my friend?
Well, where I'm going with this is so there's a guy in Poland
Oh,
who recently passed. So in Poland, the way the driving test works is you know how we in America, because we are Americans, yeehaw, you have to do the theoretical test, or I guess the written test, or the quiz,
sure, sure, yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then you have to do the driving test bit.
Naturally.
So in Poland, what you have to do, you have to pass a theoretical, like the quiz. You have to pass the quiz first
Okay,
before
okay.
you're even allowed to take the driving test, right? You can't do one for the other, right?
Yeah, no, that's how it is here too, at least in
Checks
California.
out, right? So this motherfucker,
What does motherfucker do?
he passed his quiz, essentially. It's a theoretical quiz. He passed it after 139 attempts.
Wow, you don't get more than three in California, and then you gotta wait a year.
Oh, damn, that's harsh, but yeah, I'd appreciate it as well because there's too many idiots on the fucking streets.
Boy, are there.
So, but the pressure, I'm talking about the pressure, right? So he passed over 139 attempts, which cost
You
him the
keep pushing, bud.
equivalent of around $2,100 in test prices, exams, right?
Sure, sure, sure. The exam fees.
But what's really bad is that once he's passed this. If he takes a driving I don't know why it's
Exam.
exam. If he fails it, he has to start all over again. And to do,
It took
that's
him
some pressure.
139 times. Took him 139 times to get to the driving exam.
And if you fail it once, you're right back to square one again. That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, no,
I don't know if I'll be
yeah,
able to
yeah.
deal with that kind of pressure.
Oh, yeah, no. Three and you're done for a year. There you go. California actually got this one right. Three strikes, you're out for a year.
I feel I'm not going to mention it, but I feel in New Jersey, I feel there was some reverse ageism that worked in my favor
Hmm.
because when I passed the test, the theoretical test, the answers to multiple choice questions, yada yada yada, and then I arrived for my practical test. Okay, I now need to show you that I can be trusted to drive a car. That bit.
Hmm.
And I feel that this guy looked at me and was like, "This motherfucker is 40. He knows what he's fucking like. What the fuck is going on right now?" And so he was like, "Oh, just turn left there, parallel park there." And it was 2 minutes, and he was like, "Brilliant, sign there," and I was done. Oh, okay, I'm now
Nice.
trusted to be on the American streets. I didn't
Nice.
complain, but still, it was like, I feel that he looked at me and was like, "This old motherfucker with the English accent, he must know what he's doing."
You didn't think if you thought you were an old motherfucker, the test would have been a lot longer. No, he felt you were a competent motherfucker,
Maybe.
and you should recognize that. Um, the way the way you walk into a liquor store and they don't card you versus going into the grocery store or whatever you have to go to get your booze or your beer, and they like, hey man, you see all this gray hair here? Like, guess what? If I am 18, you should really give me that goddamn
Yeah.
beer because I'm also going through some shit.
Yeah.
Like,
If I have
okay,
a great beard at 18, I deserve a beer. Shut the fuck up.
yeah, that's my argument. Thank you. Yeah, no, like I think he was taking that approach, just going like, hey, I don't need to scan nothing. I don't need to know nothing. Can you make a right turn? Cool. Can you make a left turn? Cool. You know how to parallel park? Great. Here's your license, mate. And then he probably called you mate.
Godspeed. He didn't. He was a miserable motherfucker. I remember that very well.
Ah, well, he's a DMV, and so
Mm.
he's got a miserable
If
job.
anything, that made it worse because like it took me 5 minutes to pass my test, but then I had to wait 4 hours to get my license.
Oh, really? They don't mail that shit to you?
No, you have to queue up at the fucking DMV.
Okay, so in California, once you pass your test, you do have to stand in a line. It ain't 4 hours long. They will print a thing out that you put in your wallet. It'll have you even have like a dot matrix printout of your face on it, but that's it. Like then you're free to go, and then they'll mail you the real one in like 2 weeks. Um, but yeah, you should not be waiting 4 hours for that shit.
Well, it was in New
They
Jersey.
can just mail it to you. It's not that difficult.
Anyway, New
Meh.
Jersey it's not even the DMV, it's the MVC
The motor vehicle, what's the C?
Commission.
Commission. Yeah,
Yeah, they like to be different over here, but whatever.
yeah. It ain't bad. Meh.
Anyway, speaking of motor vehicles,
Uh-oh.
would you like to hear about a world record that was broken, technically with a motor vehicle? The answer is yes. Say yes.
Yes, yes. I
Yes, you
farted when I said
would.
that.
It's now time to find out about not a human, not a robot, but a fish that has broken a world record this week in a segment
Oh,
that we like to call the Dumb World Record of the Week.
that was a good segue.
Why?
Why? Why would I? Why? Why?
Why? Why?
Why? Why? Why would you want to do that?
Why would you want to do that? And of course, if you're going to name a fish, what would you name a fish? Not Nemo, not Dory, not Mike.
Hmm.
Those are the three options you can't. Blub. Blub, apparently. Blub.
Blobfish?
Blub.
I guess. I mean, that is a
B-U-L-B.
fish.
Blub, 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 blub. Which is an Italian goldfish. I don't know how that works.
Oh, that's not even the
Like,
fish I'm thinking.
do you think fishes, like, do you think if you were to grab the fish from say Germany, and then
Sure.
grab a fish from Italy, and put them in the same thing together, they'll be looking at each other like, I don't understand what you're saying. I don't get it. I don't know.
I think they would definitely start fighting.
Yeah, you think?
Hate
crimes?
However, fish fight, yeah. So my cousin had a gigantic fish tank, and he would just put random fish in there. I mean, I think he knew what he was doing, but yeah, it was some prison rules shit in there. Mm-hmm. And guess what? One fish grew extremely big, and a bunch of other fish would have to like fight it out, like for just those stupid flakes.
Anyway, Blub, an Italian goldfish, recently broke the Guinness World Record for ... and I quote, the greatest distance covered in a motion sensing vehicle by a goldfish in 1 minute.
What?
That might be the dumbest fucking world record ever. So basically, okay. So what would happen? So Dutch engineer Thomas de Wolf built a small four-wheeled car with a water tank and a motion sensing camera inside.
Oh.
And so basically, if the fish turned left, the car would turn left. If you went right, it would go right. If you go forward, blah, 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 blah.
What a weird thing to dedicate science to.
Right? But when Blub swims towards the side of the tank, the system detects the movement and steers the car in that direction. And so he taught, I think, or he just guessed or hoped that it would go forward. And during the quote-unquote record attempt, Blub drove the vehicle 40 feet and 3 inches in 1 minute.
Okay.
That's a pretty impressive fish.
That's pretty impressive. And it just went in a straight line, or did it just
straight line?
Straight line. Just 40 feet straight.
40 feet in 1 minute by a goldfish. Still, it's impressive, but at the same time, it's like, why are we doing this?
Why are we doing that?
Why are we doing this? Like, what benefit are car driving goldfish to us right now? I feel there's bigger problems.
Pilot a submarine, maybe. But also, again, why are we doing? What is the point of this?
Yeah, it's dumb, if you ask me. Anyway, so there you go. Congratulations to Blub, the Italian goldfish that drove 40 feet and 3 inches in 1 minute.
Okay. Mama Hayes can't drive 40 feet in 1 minute, so that's impressive.
Bango. Still to come, we're gonna, on the other side of the next jingle, we're gonna be talking about celebrity birthdays. Kush is gonna reveal, because Kush is gonna review a movie, but I don't know what the movie is. Very exciting. And then we're gonna end up with a story. Yeah, I'm kind of drunk. Anyway. It's now time to learn some celebrity birthdays. It's now time for this week's celebrity birthday. Blackjack.
Place your bets. It's now time for birthday blackjack.
I also like to live dangerously.
Yes, it's now time. Yeah, it's now time to find out and celebrate some celebrities. Because you know what? Celebrities don't get enough celebration. They're very untoward. It's now time for Celebrity Birthday Blackjack, where we find out 5 celebrities that celebrate their birthday on the day of the release of this podcast, Wednesday, April 15th. And Kush and your good selves, if you are playing along, have to guess how old they are today. How the scoring works is obviously, you guess their age. If how many years you're out, the margin of error is your score. So if the celebrity is 50, you guess 55, you are 5 years out, so you get 5 points. If you are lucky to guess their age spot on, perfect, you get to deduct 5 points from your score, and the name of the game is to try to keep your score at 21 or below, hence why we call it Birthday Blackjack. Kush, you know what? These 5 celebrities that I picked to celebrate their birthday today, I've got a good feeling. I think you should know these people. They've been around.
Okay.
Are you ready to take a stab?
I was born ready, Coach.
Let's do this.
Number
I was
one.
born for birthdays, Coach. Number 1.
So celebrity number 1 is Canadian actor with possibly the most famous / most obnoxious laugh in Hollywood. Seth Rogen. How old is Seth Rogen?
Jeez. I know he's just slightly older than me, but I'm going to say he's 52.
You're going to go 52?
By the way, the new season of Invincible, fantastic.
Seth Rogen, and I say this proudly as a person who joins him in this club.
Oh no.
Seth Rogen looks terrible for his age because Seth Rogen's only 44 years old.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I thought he was older than me.
Right?
This whole time.
He looks terrible, as do I. But so I'm not shaming him, but yeah, he's only 44 years old, which gives you a score of 8 to start off with.
Okay, well, good for him.
I guess.
No, I generally thought he was in his 50s by now because he's been doing this game for so long.
He's like the modern day Tim Toolman Taylor.
Yeah, yes, but...
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
There we go.
Number 2.
Celebrity number 2, he thinks you're smooth like Tennessee whiskey. Mr. Chris Stapleton, country music star Chris Stapleton. You must have heard that song, right? Tennessee whiskey?
Negative.
What? Where the fuck have you been?
We don't get a lot of country songs out here.
I'm not a country man myself, but that's a great song.
Shabuzi, I think, is the most country song we get out here. And I'm just like, why am I listening to someone named Shabuzi?
But real talk, after this listen to Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton. Great fucking song. Great fucking song. And I'm not a country guy, but great song.
Okay. Chris Stapleton, jeez, I don't know, 36.
Woof. To be fair, you don't know this. 36.
He's 76 years old, Kush. What?
He is 48 years old.
God damn it.
Which take your score up to 20. I'm starting to think I should take back my previous
you should. You cursed
good
me.
Vibes.
You cursed me with that.
But here we go.
Yeah,
But you never know. Hey, all it takes is one spot on and then a couple of close ones. You're still in this. You're still in this.
Okay.
It's positive vibes only. Positive vibes only.
Number 3.
Star of Game of Thrones, where she played a Stark family member, if I remember correctly, and she pretended to be a dude so she could join the army or fighting, blah blah blah.
That chick.
Maisie Williams.
She's like 25 now. She was very young on the show, but she's like 25 now.
'29.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That show hasn't been off the air that long.
Right?
When did that show? What was that, like 7 years ago? Oh, well, I guess. All right, okay.
No,
Okay. It was pre-pandemic.
It might have started pre-pandemic, but I don't think it finished pre-pandemic. That's what might be fucking you up there.
Pre-pandemic.
No,
So when I quit smoking, I spent. It was a whole process, but when I finally did not have a cigarette to smoke that week, I spent it watching the first 4 seasons of Game of Thrones. That was 2016. Game of Thrones only went 3 more years after that. So, yeah, that was pre-pandemic. So, okay, 29. Ugh.
Let me see this shit. Season 8.
Don't take my word for it. I just loved it. I don't know.
Jesus Christ. You know what? Hey,
I know,
when
that's
I'm
why I
wrong-
said that shit.
when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I admit it. Game
Love
of
you,
Thrones
Mike.
ended in May 2019. Look at that. I was adamant I watched
we
that
are both
shit
surprised here.
after pandemic, whatever. So your score is 24 right now,
Oof.
which means you definitely need a spot on answer.
We need to
after
fucking
one of
hit
these
this
two.
one on the head. Just,
Number 1.
Wait, what happened now?
Number 4.
There we go, number 4. Okay. Multi-award winning acting legend. And you know what? The British royal family, if she wanted to fuck him off and be like, I'm queen now, I don't think many people would argue. She deserves to be the Queen of England. Emma Thompson. How old is Emma Thompson?
is this the chick from Harry Potter?
No, you're thinking of, spoiler alert, Emma
That's
Watson.
Emma Watson.
And she's coming up next. They share a birthday. Fun fact.
No.
Just the facts, ma'am.
Hello. Emma Thompson. Emma Thompson. I know the name. I can't even see her face. What do I know Emma Thompson from, please?
Emma Thompson. She's been a lot. She was
She's
in.
been around for a while.
Okay, just according to Google, the first things that come up was she was in Nanny McPhee, Dead of Winter, Love Actually, Sense and Sensibility, Cruella. Fun fact, she was in Harry Potter movie.
Just the facts, ma'am.
Matilda.
I got it.
What is she? Okay, but just let's find out what she actually won. Because she won an Academy Award. What did she win it for? Oh, it's one of those obnoxious Wikipedias where she won so much that you have to go to a separate page to look up what the fuck she won. Okay, she won Best Actress for the movie Howard's End in 1992.
I'm familiar with that movie. Wow, 92.
And she won Best Actress for Sense and Sensibility in 1995. There we go. There's
Another movie I know of but have not seen. I've also not seen Love Actually, but when you said that, I knew the time stamp.
Yeah, so there's some time frame for you.
56. Miss Emma Thompson is. She might be older than that. I'm gonna say 56.
You are way off. She
Oh,
is 67 years old.
Good night, folks.
And then, celebrity number 5,
Number 5.
spoiler alert,
For funsies, just for funsies.
is the Harry Potter's friend that isn't ginger, Emma Watson. How old is Emma Watson?
That bitch is 38.
Oy vey. She is actually 36 years old.
Oh, come on.
I know, right?
Don't know anything either.
So,
But yeah, I got it close. At least on that one. I think that was the closest one I got. I'm not even a Harry Potter fan.
which unfortunately means
this might be my most embarrassing record. I know
no.
Early in the
There's been
year,
worse.
I just went like 167, just because I was just that frustrated. So,
But still, we're a little bit rusty. We're back in the saddle. Unfortunately, Kush, you sir are a loser.
You're talking bullshit.
There we go.
I must accept my resignation. Yeah, I'm resigned to be a loser today. That happened.
Hey, it happens to
Hey.
us all.
It does, and I'll get through this too.
We will make it through together.
I know we will. Thank you.
But now this is exciting because now I don't know what the fuck is going on right now because now it's time for Kush to review a movie in a segment that we like to call Kush's Movie a Review.
Kush's Movie Review.
Okay, so this is kind of exciting because even I'm new at this too. I have three movies to present to you that you might want to hear a review. You're only going to hear the review for one of them.
Okay.
Um, these three movies have a very strange Venn diagram. You understand what
Ooh.
that means?
Yes, I am aware of a Venn diagram.
Copy that, copy that. Okay,
Like the Emma
so
Thompson, Emma Watson.
fair enough. Fair enough. So dig this. Of these three movies, two of them are rated R.
Ooh.
Two of them are a sequel.
Mm.
Two of them involve foxy chicks. Two of them are 1 hour and 38 minutes. Two of them involve cults with the devil. I kind of don't know which. I don't know where else to go outside of this. Like, I wish I could say like two of these starred the same person, but that actually does not happen here. So all three of them have an eclectic cast, but do
That is a fascinating Venn diagram.
it is right? It's pretty neat. Two of them I'm giving a 5-star review to.
Hmm.
So like, just. Mike Fish, having given you this information, which do you think you want to hear from? Like, I don't, I mean, I
Okay.
could give you the titles, but I don't know if I want to do that.
Of the Venn diagram, so there's three movies. Which I don't know how you're gonna do this, but what are the options of the cult movies?
One of them stars a black lady in her undies. One of them stars a white lady in her undies.
Ooh. Um.
They're both very attractive.
I mean, um. Should we do rock paper scissors?
Yeah, I mean, how will we even do that?
Right. Well, I guess I will allow you to be the. Okay. So if you win, it's gonna be the African American lady cult
Okie
movie.
dokie.
And if I
Cool.
win, it's white supremacy, I guess. Fucking hell.
That's
But
not white supremacy, but I get it. Okay, dig
right,
it. So
okay.
2 out of 3.
All right, ready? And one,
One,
two,
two,
three.
three.
Oh fuck, we did the scissors again.
That's okay.
Um,
1, 2, 3. That's a rock that beats scissors. Okay.
right. So I'm
So
one in love.
that's number 2. This is number 3. This is for the win.
One,
1,
two.
2, 3.
We both do paper. Okay.
All right. So tiebreaker.
One. This is really hard with delay, but fuck. Okay, we
I
both
could
do
do this
scissors.
for
Fuck.
hours.
Yeah. Right. One,
1,
two, 3.
3.
Fuck's sake. Right. One. This is great for the people to listen, just the audio version of this. Anyway, one.
We should say rock versus scissors or whatever. All right. All
Oh, yeah.
right. 1,
One,
1,
2, 3. Scissors.
rock.
Oh, so you win.
We're going to talk. So here's what we could have talked about.
Oh,
We
okay.
could have talked about Super Mario Galaxy.
Oh, that. Wait. Okay. That was a hell. I want to know where that falls in the Venn diagram now. That's fascinating.
1 hour 38 minutes,
Oh, okay.
and super eclectic cast.
Makes sense.
Okay. We also could have talked about. It's also a sequel. The other sequel was Ready or Not to Here I Come, which starred Samara Weaving. By the way, Super Mario Galaxy fell asleep twice in it. Uh, Ready or Not 2 should not have been as good as it was, especially for a sequel that did not need a sequel. But we are talking about They Will Kill You.
Woo!
Rated R. 1 hour, 38 minutes. Directed and written by some dude named Krill Sokolov. And he had some assistance from a dude named Alex Kick Litrak. Litrak. I think
Lab rat.
Alex Litrak came up with the story and then Krill wrote around it. It stars Zazie Beetz, who you might know
Yeah.
from Atlanta, Patricia Arquette, Tom Felton from the aforementioned Harry Potter series. He played Draco Malfoy. Heather Graham is apparently in this. I did not recognize her whatsoever. And then James Remar plays the voice of a decapitated pig head. Holy shit, this movie was fan-fucking-tastic. It goes back to a 70s exploitation era. I'm not going to throw black in that, despite the fact that a black woman stars in it and is very, very fucking featured in it. Zazie Beetz is trying to take care of her sister while they're on the run. Who gives a shit? They rob a liquor store one night. Things go south. And, like, I think they were just, like, trying to pickpocket shit, but there was a cop there. Whatever, whatever, whatever. Zazie Beetz gets caught. The sister gets put into foster care. And then somehow that little bitch gets adopted into a satanic cult in this fucking
As you
high
do.
rise in the middle of Major City, USA. Mike Fish, I think you already have questions.
No, I'm good.
Okay, going forward.
Go for it.
Zazie Beetz locates where her sister is after spending 10 years in jail. She applies for a job. She gets the job. She is hired on the spot. She does still not know what she is walking into. She thinks she just knows this is where her sister is. She has no idea what she's involved in. And guess what? Upon the first night there, people start to murder her or attempt to murder her. And
I will
guess
say,
what?
how many times they want to murder?
A lot. They try to murder her a lot. Holy shit. I think we spend the entire night in this house. I think the entire part of this movie is spent within the house. I don't think 2 days go by. I don't think 3 days go by. I think we spend the 12, maybe 16 hours in this place. It goes wild. Um, Zazie Beetz, having spent a decade in prison, can handle herself, so she fucks up her aggressors the first round. And guess what? When I say she fucks them up, she kills them. Guess what? They made a deal with the devil. That deal was those folks get to be resurrected immediately. Like it's not some zombie shit. Like they just go like, "Ow, that bitch broke my neck. That wasn't fun. I didn't enjoy that.
I'll go
What's
around
her
and find
deal?
out.
Why is she a problem?" So Zazie Beetz spends most of the night going through this house, murdering the same people over and over again. The help staff is also involved, unfortunately. She has been hired to be a maid, but the rest of the maid staff, the rest of the housekeeping staff, they're all in on the fucking satanic curse, and they are ready to kill her too. So she got to kill all of them. She does most of this in her undies. Reason why I
Nice.
showed up, outstanding time. And dude, it just goes on from there. James Remar again plays the voice of a decapitated pig who is
Oh,
if
it was
not
it was
the
a
devil,
role he
a
was
devil.
born to play.
I didn't know that was him. I had to look that up, researching stuff for the show today. It was, yeah, it was like, oh, outstanding. Um, This was a very fun movie. It's fantastic. It's very gory. It's very violent. Is it scary? Not at all, despite the satanic cult being a thing. No, it's just an exploitive movie starring a very attractive woman in her undies. And I could not recommend it more. I'm giving it a very enthusiastic 5 stars. Are we going to be talking about it during Gold Trophy season next year? Absolutely not. But we possibly could. No, that's not going to be a thing. However, they will kill you. Nobody is seeing it. Everybody should see it because it's very enjoyable. It's incredibly entertaining. Um, God damn, that cast of Atlanta, 4 out of 4. You never see that happen where they all go on to do something great. Like
Hmm.
uh, Glover, yeah, he's been doing this thing. He was in Super Mario Brothers as Yoshi.
Great actor.
Uh, Donald Glover, yeah. Um, but all 4 of the main stars from that show went on to do great things. Anyways, this movie, They Will Kill You, 5 out of 5 stars. It's rated R. It's 138 minutes. Um, yeah, that's really all I gotta say about it, man. Like, it's a very simple movie. It was a very fun movie. Oh, I had a non-incident. I think
Oh,
this was the thing I was going to tell you about. Apparently, some dude did not have a good time watching it
shit.
and decided to try and leave through the fire escape.
Ah, assholes.
If you're in a movie theater, there's the door you walk through,
Yeah,
which
just
does have a giant
leave through the door you
green
came
exit
from.
sign on it. But then there's the fire escape, which also has a giant green exit sign above it. And I'm watching this movie. I'm having a great goddamn time. And then all of a sudden, we are flooded with light.
No.
And I'm just like, yo. So I'm meeting Kush Hayes. I'm like, hey, the fuck are you doing? He closes the door and then he just walks over to me. And he's like, the sign says exit. I should be able to exit there. And I was like, the exit's that way, man. And he's like, but then he goes, but the sign says exit. And I was
Ugh.
like, well, then you could have also just exited too, you asshole. But he fucking like held the door open. And he's like, wow, this whole room is flooded with light. Everyone else should see this shit too. So it got to the point where I had to like grab his arm and guide him towards the proper exit. And I was like, dude, if you have to leave, the exit is that way.
Yeah, have you never heard
All
of
right.
an emergency exit, sir?
Yeah.
If you're just
Apparently,
bored,
apparently he's
that's
never
not where
been
you
to a
go.
movie theater before. Apparently, he's never been to a movie theater before. So he then waddles off to the proper exit. I then call him a cunt.
Fair play.
Which I don't think I'm unjustified to have done.
No.
But then he stops in the aisle and then goes, "You, you're an asshole." And at that point, I just ignore him because he's not going to do shit. I'm just like I'm trying to enjoy the goddamn movie that I just gave 5 stars to. Like, just go fuck yourself, dude. Look, you know what fucking doorway you came through. You know
Go
what
through the
doorway you
same
should
one.
leave. It's the same one, right? Like it's a 90. It's a fucking square, man. Like, figure this shit out. You came in from the left, leave to the left. Oh, just anyways, that was my non-incident and my movie etiquette for the week. Oh, by the way, previous movie etiquette reviews where I've talked about this one guy just like has his phone out and will just irradiate his face with light. That guy was on the edge of his seat too,
Love that.
and was equally annoyed at this asshole's fucking actions. Just figure this shit out, people. It's not hard.
You know when you fucked up when you've annoyed cliche annoying guy.
Cliched annoying guy was annoyed.
Yeah.
And he
You know
fucking
you
like,
know you've
right
crossed a
on,
line.
dude. Right on, Kush. You tell
Right.
him. I then actually, so guess what? Again, because I got loud, I don't like to do that. Again, when the credits start rolling, I stand up and I turn to the people behind me and they're like, I'm sincerely sorry about that. But that guy was being a cunt. They shook my
Sometimes
hand and then we went on with our day.
cunts need to be called out.
They
That's how
have
it
to be
works.
called out.
Because if
People,
you
start
don't call
calling
them
out
out, they'll
cunts.
continue to be cunts.
Thank you. Mike Fish gets it. If Mike Fish didn't get it, he would say like, "Nah." By the way, you guys heard the first 15 minutes of this episode. Like, if Mike Fish didn't agree with me, he would tell me he didn't agree with me.
Facts. Yeah, fuck.
Oh my god! I
Just the
literally
facts,
just
ma'am.
relived that
Thank
whole
you,
minute.
Dan Aykroyd.
God damn! I think we need a feel good story, sir.
Maybe it's now time to wrap this up, make us feel warm and fuzzy inside. It's now time for this week's
I'm super fuzzy.
feel good story of the week.
That's the coolest fucking story I've ever heard in my entire life. That's insane. Can I hear it again?
A woman, yes, we're an ally.
What is a lady?
A woman named Shay Taylor Allen spent about 10 years working as a janitor at Yale New Haven Hospital before starting and achieving her dream of becoming a doctor at Yale New Haven Hospital. Starting her job at 18 to support herself, she later pursued college whilst continuing to work and care for her sick mother. It just piles on. It just fucking piles on. Jesus Christ. Her mother's misdiagnosis and eventual proper treatment motivated her to pursue medicine. So basically, her mom was like, misdiagnosis, blah, 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 blah. And so she was like, these guys are fucking idiots. I need to fucking do what I'm doing. And so she went to medical school motivated by her mother being misdiagnosed for an illness.
Sure.
Despite several setbacks, including multiple medical school rejections, she persisted, earned advanced degrees, and was accepted into medical school. This year, she matched into residency at the same hospital where she once was a fucking janitor and completing full cycle. So good for her. Good for Shay Taylor Allen. She used to sweep the floors, mop the floors, but now she is a fucking badass doctor at Yale New Haven Hospital.
I'm at that.
Shout out to that. Do you know what?
What's up, bud?
It's now getting to that time of year where... Have I ever told you that I hate spring?
No, but I also I'm disappointed to hear that.
Spring sucks so hard.
Too many allergies?
Allergies are for them, but that happens. But my thing is...
What's your thing?
Is that generally through spring, it's like hot as balls during the day.
Sure.
And then as soon as the sun goes down, oh shit, it's fucking freezing.
Yeah, so that is the situation at Oracle Park every day.
I hate it. I hate it.
You know,
but look, today...
I bought a heated vest. I bought an electric vest.
But look, today, even though it's Sunday, it's now almost midnight.
Mm-hmm.
And granted, I am wearing like a relatively thick shirt. I'm sweating my balls off right now.
Oh,
it's April.
Okay.
Like I feel like March, April, May, they just don't make sense. They're just weird months.
You are correct. I agree.
Like I think 5 days time, it's probably gonna be like I need to put my thermals on again. Like New Jersey this summer year, I hate it. It's weather-wise, I hate it.
San Francisco just made a bunch of historical weather records for its heat the last 2 weeks, and then it's been raining for the last 3 days. So go figure. Yeah.
Give me rain. I miss rain.
I don't miss rain. I got a hole in my ceiling right now.
Oh yeah, that sucks. But when we had like 2 feet of snow in a couple of days, I was like, I'll take rain. I'll take rain.
Okay.
Anyway, another feel-good story is, drum roll, we have been reconnected. It's been a pleasure, sir, to reconnect with you.
Thank you.
Hopefully, we can get back on track and this will be the first of many consecutive episodes, sir.
That'd be great, right? Let me just look at the calendar here in real time.
But
here.
the problem
I'm
is
free next week.
Oh, you are free. Because
Yeah.
the problem is it's a gift and a curse. You have technically a really fucking cool job. And so
it's demanding too.
Exactly. The coolest jobs are the most demanding jobs. So it swings and roundabouts.
Yeah, no, I don't go back till the 22nd. Like you got me, baby. We're doing it.
Oh my god. 2 episodes of Waffle Box back to back. That is a feel good story if I ever had one.
It feels good to say too, man. Like I miss doing this. I hated again the 2 weeks that I did miss, it was what it was, but the week that I was sick, like I felt like an asshole about it. I was like, I should just power through it. But
yeah, I think we misthought
a bad show.
I think we misthought. I can't remember the order, but I think there was like I was sick, then you worked, and then you were sick, and then you worked. It was just not a great flow.
These things happen. It's called
force
majeure, act of God.
It's called being an adult, and I'm old as
being
fuck.
a human. So, the Syrup Squad, we appreciate you riding with us. Mike Fish, man, thank you for tolerating me. I love you, buddy, and I cannot wait to do more of this with you. Like we're great. We're gonna do more of this.
Yeah.
This isn't the end. We
Anyway.
just barely started.
Make sure you go to enjoywafflebox.com to make sure you get all the links of how you can subscribe, support us, all that good stuff. But until next week, and we will be back next week, take care of yourselves and each other.
That's all, folks.